What's up, guys? Chase Oliver here, bringing you my WWE Night of Champions 2014 review. Let's get started with this. So if you guys watched the kickoff show, the Peep Show came back. Yeah, Christian's back in the WWE. And pretty much him and Jericho had an awkward segment. And it got even more awkward when Randy Orton, my boy, went onto the Titantron. And it was just a hit or miss segment. Like, it was very rocky. I felt some of the lines that they were trying to deliver went way over past the heads of many of the audience members there. Like, if this was in 2005, okay, you know, this segment would have been funny. You know, the audience would kind of chuckle a little bit along with Jericho and Christian. But I just felt like it just went way over past the audience's head. And they weren't delivering any of the jokes very strongly. And it didn't do a good job making me more excited to see Jericho and Orton. So I felt the Peep Show, to me at least, was just a big waste of time. The Usos versus the Dust Twins for the WWE Tag Team Championships was a solid match. Pretty good opener for these two teams. I didn't really like the ending so much. I thought it was a weak ending. But other than that, I am just happy that I was wrong about the Usos being long-term transitional champions to the motherfucking Ascension. And the Dust Twins are actually the Tag Team Champions. Look, guys, I like being wrong sometimes. I do. I like it when I'm wrong about certain things because at least it shows one of my favorite TV shows, they like to throw me a curveball. It's like when you watch any form of entertainment of television shows, especially ones that are scripted, like the Breaking Bads, the Walking Deads, and, you know, Dexter's, whatever show you like to watch. You like it when you can't predict what's always going to happen in the show. Sure, predicting what's going to happen on the show makes you feel smarter about the show, but you like it when they throw you a curveball every once in a while. Now, it could be a good curveball, it could be a bad curveball, depends on the aftermath of how the television writers write this. Now, for me, this was a nice, surprising curveball. I am fine with the Dust Twins winning because I needed something refreshing to get me interested in the tag team scene again. I've been bored as hell with the Usos, and I just felt, you know, with the WWE, what they're doing with the Usos, making them so dominant, they wanted to bring Connor and Victor's boring asses up to the main roster to freaking make them look as dominant as the Usos, which I wasn't going to be fans of. I wasn't going to be a fan of the Usos were just long-term transitional champions for the Ascension. That would have just pissed me off. So really, to be honest, I am happy they're not going down that route. Now, I am in the middle of the Dust Twins winning the tag titles. On one hand, I do like that they turned heel and they actually accomplished shit. It wasn't like they turned heel and they fucking failed. They actually turned heel and they accomplished something with these characters. That's cool. But on the other side, I just asked myself, what are they going to fucking do with the Dust Twins? The tag team division is pretty much depleted. Oh, send the Wyatts again? Why do I want to see those two losers go after the Dust Twins? They failed so many times against the Usos. Why would I care about them going after the Dust Twins? I don't know how long the Dust Twins will be, you know, tag team champions of the world. I really don't. Maybe this is just a short reign. Maybe they want to bring in the Ascension as baby faces, and I talked about that in my preview. I don't know if that's really a good idea, WWE, but hey, it is what it is. We'll just have to wait and see what they do. But I'm so happy that they threw us a curveball. And let's see what they do with the aftermath. I won't judge it too hardly now. But I have to see what they do and how they write them as a tag team, as champions going down the line. Sheamus versus Cesaro for the U.S. title was a really good match. This was definitely my match of the night, in my personal opinion. The best encounter between these two men. The beginning of the match was kind of slow because they tried to chain wrestle. I don't know why. I mean, they're not like Kurt Angle and Desmond Wolfe chain wrestling. They were just like trying to chain wrestle and it looked sloppy at times. Like Cesaro looked fine. Sheamus kind of was like, eh. But really, to be honest, it was just kind of like, why are you guys chain wrestling? Just fight. That's what we want to pay to see you two do, is fight. We all know y'all can brawl. Brawl like Europeans brawl. But instead, they just kind of had it where they were chain wrestling to begin. And then in the middle and the end of the match, they start to brawl and it was fucking awesome. Now, my problem here is the winner. Why did Sheamus retain? WWE, you know you ain't going to do shit with the U.S. belt. And you would figure you would want to try to build up Sheamus, I don't know, for a match with Brock Lesnar or make this guy a main eventer again. How come he couldn't lose the U.S. belt here? You ain't going to do shit with him as U.S. champion. So how come you can't make him lose the U.S. belt here? Especially because you set it up perfectly for Sheamus to lose the U.S. belt here. You could have had it where, you know, Sheamus survives all that onslaught by Cesaro, and he keeps wanting more, but Cesaro keeps on getting on him, and it finally hits that one big move, and Sheamus loses, and you look valiant in defeat. You can look good in defeat, people. You can. And really, to be honest, when it comes down to it, that would have made Sheamus look like a badass. He took all that, all those uppercuts, all those big hit moves, and he survived all that, and he took all that, and it took so much for Cesaro to beat Sheamus, it would have made Sheamus look like a badass. But instead, you just have Sheamus hit random bro kick and you have Cesaro lose. Why? Like I said, you ain't going to do shit with the U.S. belt. We for sure as hell know you ain't going to do shit with Cesaro because probably Cesaro afterwards, he's probably going to feud with Sheamus until Hell in a Cell or maybe just drop the feud altogether. So why don't you just combine those two and just have Cesaro don't do shit all with the U.S. belt and have Sheamus move up to the card? Just made no sense to me, really, to be honest. It just made no sense to me. Once again, it was still a really good match. I just felt the wrong guy won here. Oh, God, the IC title match. What a fucking mess. This was just terrible. I don't care what anyone says. I couldn't even pay attention to the match because there was so much going on during this shit. You had Florida Georgia Line out there for whatever fucking reason. Apparently, these goons are going to be singing that Tribute to the Troops in December, an event the WWE barely promotes as it is anymore, so why should I fucking care? They're out there commentating the match. The stunt doubles got way too involved in the match. They were fighting outside way too fucking much for my liking. I felt the stunt doubles were a hindrance to this match than a help to it. And then you have it where Florida Georgia Line beat up one of the stunt doubles. Like, I fucking care. The commentators didn't feel like they cared about the match because they were more talking about Florida Georgia Line's music than the actual match itself. They were just like, oh yeah, Florida Georgia Line, they make really good songs. And I was like, I don't care. Talk about the damn match. And when they did, they half-assed it, and they were asking the Florida Georgia Line guys, what do you think of the match so far? Oh, that was a great punch. Why are you asking these two country sceners what they think about a wrestling match? They don't know how to fucking commentate. You guys do your damn jobs. Holy fucking shit. And then the worst part is you have The Miz win back the IC title. Why? Why have The Miz win back the IC title? Don't get me wrong. I love The Miz. He's one of my favorites. But it's like, why? It's so fucking random. It's like they just threw it on the wall, like monkeys threw shit in the wall, and they said Miz is retaining. Like, why? Oh, so we can have the same storyline? Oh, we want to see Dolph Ziggler chase after the belt again? That's boring. I'm sorry. I don't want to see more Ziggler and Miz matches. I was hoping to see what else they would do with Dolph Ziggler as a babyface IC champion. Seriously. So they just gave up on Ziggler and gave the belt back to the Miz? Whatever. This match was a mess to me. I felt there was just too much going on. Stunt doubles hinder it, and fuck Florida Georgia Line, seriously. I don't think I'm going to listen to any of their damn songs after tonight. So one of the marquee matches at Night of Champions was supposed to be Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Well, Roman Reigns had emergency surgery and, you know, suffered a really serious hernia, so he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks, so get well soon, Roman Reigns. But this led to Seth Rollins to come out anyways because you had to do something with Seth Rollins tonight. So he comes out, does the same shit he did at Battleground with Dean Ambrose, wins the match via forfeit, and he feels all proud about it. But he says, I'm going to give the people what they want because we're all about opportunities here at the Authority. So let me call out anyone in the roster. And I was like saying, oh, here comes Dean Ambrose. And next thing you know, here comes a fucking taxi cab and out comes Dean Ambrose. I thought that shit was funny, a taxi cab. That was actually unique. I'm glad they didn't go down the stupid route where his theme music plays and the fans pop. It was cool that they hyped up like a taxi cab rolling in and Dean Ambrose just comes out and he wastes no fucking time. Seth and Dean brawling it out was good stuff just like it was at Battleground. These two have amazing chemistry. And WWE, I am just asking you. No, I am begging you. I am begging you. And I'm going on my knees for this one. I'm going on my knees. I'm going on my knees to beg to the WWE. I've never done this before, but I'm doing it. WWE, I beg of you. I plead to you guys. Please, 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 please. Give me Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose inside a Hell in a Cell. Please, 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 please. This shit would be awesome inside a Hell in a Cell. So please give that to me. Us fans would appreciate it. I'm done begging to the WWE, but I just want to see Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell. And hell, could you blame me? Imagine these two in the Hell in a Cell. Be fucking awesome. Rusev versus Henry was just okay. There's nothing more I can really say about this match. The one thing, though, that I was kind of worried about while watching this match is that Rusev seems to struggle a little bit garnering heel heat during his matches. I mean, really, to be honest here, this dude kind of struggled getting some really good heel heat. Besides the fact that he's Russian, you know, what else can this guy do to get heel heat on him? There's nothing really. I mean, fans don't boo a lot during Rusev matches. Only when he's about to hit the accolade finisher, and that's it. But other than that, they don't boo a lot during his matches, and I felt that was kind of alarming. If you're the WWE, you got to think we got to do more with this dude's moveset to make it more heelish, or make it where we add more power moves to him, or make it where we can do it where the fans are actually interactive during his whole match and booing him the whole time. Because really, to be honest, it was just hard to watch sometimes when Rusev would do moves and the fans just seemed to didn't really care if he hit him or not. So really, to be honest, the WWE really needs to work on some stuff with Rusev, because if he's the next monster heel and he can barely gain heat for the whole match, oh God, you're in trouble. What do you get when you put Randy Orton and Chris Jericho in the middle of that ring? A good match. Too bad the WWE didn't build it up for me to care about who won or lost. It's really such a shame. Oh well. Randy Orton wins, baby. Ends that pay-per-view loss streak. The Divas title match was solid. It was cool seeing a Tower of Doom, considering we don't see Tower of Dooms and Divas matches that much, but I was just so confused on why they had AJ Lee walk out as Divas champion. Just so confused. I'm not going to really go into specifics about this right now. You know, I don't like that AJ Lee won the title. I kind of wish they kept it on Paige, because you gave her the belt at SummerSlam for a reason, right? Or at least give it to Nikki, because at least we know there's a feud with Nikki Bella and Brie Bella there. I feel the Paige and AJ feud has run its course. That's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of fans will disagree, but that's just me. Really, to be honest, when it comes down to it, I'll just have to wait and see how they play this out on Raw. I'm not going to really go far deep into it or think about it way too much. I'm just confused why they gave the belt to AJ Lee again. The WWE Heavyweight title match, let me just say this. The beginning and the middle of this match, I thought was perfect. It was everything I wanted from this match, where John Cena and Brock Lesnar were going at it, and they felt even. You know, John Cena didn't look too strong, but he showed he can still hang with Lesnar. And it didn't make Lesnar look too much like a beast. And I really, really was liking what they were doing. But once John Cena, yeah, this is what really turned me off from this match and made me hate this match, and especially the fucking aftermatch. Once John Cena was in that Kimura and he was passing out, I said, okay, they're going to go do the usual. Cena's not going to give up type of deal. Lesnar's going to probably pick him up, hit an F5, try to Kimura again or something. But once Cena lifted Lesnar up and he started ramming Brock Lesnar into those turnbuckles, this is when this match went to me. Because all of a sudden, John Cena gained like this fucking second win, was hitting all his finisher moves. He was like playing Here Comes the Pain and had 5 fucking finisher moves and kept on hitting them on Lesnar repeatedly. That long STF thing was just so fucking annoying to watch. I was like, really? Why are we doing this? Like, I was fine with what you were doing, WWE. What you were doing before was perfect. If you would have just done something like that where they still looked equal, that would be good. But instead, you made Cena look like a beast near the end of this match. And then not only that, you had it where Cena hits like 4 AAs, and you're saying, oh shit, Cena's actually going to win this. And then you have Seth Rollins coming in to hit John Cena with a fucking briefcase, causing a DQ, non-clean finish. You don't know who won. Oh yeah, John Cena fucking won. Cool, Cena wins against Lesnar via DQ. And then you tease a caption that doesn't fucking happen. So you just use Seth Rollins as some random fucking plot device just so that way we can get Cena and Lesnar at Hell in a Cell. You pretty much told us this main event was filler and garbage, waste of time. This was a stupid fucking ending. I don't care what anyone says. This ending sucked. I was just so dissatisfied with this ending. I just sat there like, pfft. Like, really? That's how you end the fucking show? Like that? Not even a cool moment of Seth Rollins surprising everyone and becoming WWE champion. It's just like you end it like that? See, the WWE realized, oh, we don't have any motherfuckers to face Brock Lesnar. They realize that shit, so they know that they extend Cena and Lesnar for what it's fucking worth. They have to. They have no other fucking choice. There's no one else besides John Cena that could face Brock Lesnar. They poorly built so many of their other superstars that they have to force Cena again to face Lesnar. Now we're going to get Cena and Lesnar inside a Hell in a Cell? Oh, God. I was just hoping for a clean winner. I want this feud to end. I don't want it to continue. Well, guess what, guys? We're going to get more of those stupid Paul Heyman embrace the hate John promos, and John's going to be like, oh, never embrace the hate, Paul. Oh, fucking God. Just end it now, please. End it fucking now. WWE Night of Champions 2014 for me was a mediocre show. That's what I could really say about it. It wasn't necessarily bad, but I didn't think it was necessarily good. I just thought it was kind of in the middle. I didn't think it was that solid. I wasn't entertained for most of the 3 hours of the show. But I didn't think it was just like a train wreck bad show to the point where I was like, oh man, I can't watch this again. Like this was a pretty mediocre show. There's definitely some matches I will go back to watch for sure. But other than that, just thought it was mediocre. But I want to know from you guys, what did you guys think about WWE Night of Champions? Did you like this show? Did you not like this show? Or you're like me, kind of in the middle of the show? Comment down below your thoughts. If you guys like me, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseOver68 and check out my website, chillingwithchase.com. I'll see you all next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.